When we in Sarawak managed to get the federal government to agree to set up a university at Unimas, I was thrilled with the idea because I think now my kite going to fly high. The beginning of the venture for high flights. And from then onward, we in the cabinet tried to find out our role to move the younger generation to regard lifelong learning as the only way to improve ourselves and to benefit fully from the potential of our future. Since then, of course, we had a lot of campaigns, a lot of speeches made on the value of education and to assure the people in the rural area that they should not feel that they could not join the race. True enough, they did join the race. And thanks God, today I'm very proud to see almost every long house now has got at least one graduate, and most of them have got 3 to 4 graduates. No need to say about the people in the cities. That is the greatest feeling I've ever had for our younger generations. And after seeing this happening and the seriousness of our young people to go for tertiary education, my hopes were built to find out how to upgrade the struggle for better way of life through much better quality of manpower. We, for the first phase of our struggle in developing Sarawak under the politics of development, we tried to build the confidence among the people that you can have a better future if you learn how to adjust yourself, to submit to the demands of the time, be mobile from your place of birth, and to be a bit more receptive to new ideas and perhaps have a bit more discipline. That brought us to a phase of our economic development where we could open up our lands and, of course, to create new industries for the employment of our younger people. The oil industries wasn't that good an employer in this sense, in terms of numbers, although they are quite good at paying higher salary, something that should fit more in our high-income economy, which is going to start in the 10th Malaysia Plan. But it wasn't an employer of great number of people. We have to find other things. So opening up the land and getting the timber industry to become more modern and to be sustainable would be the best way to get our people to absorb most of the mainly underemployed people in the rural area. Alhamdulillah, within 20 years, we have been able to double our employment, our labor force to 1 million, and the prospect of being able to increase it by another 1.5 million underscore seems very bright. But all of it, in fact, depends so much on our ability to upgrade our manpower quality. I feel that the kind of development we should get engaged in should be to bring in more technical kind of employment. And that is why when we prepared for the 10th Malaysia Plan, our aim is slightly different from what we did in the previous plans. We want to have heavy industries leading to more downstream operations. Our aim is to get greater input of technology into the Sarawak development. Our aim is to make sure that our people can be brought into the mainstream of development of a developed country rather than just the same thing in the bigger scale of the old exercise. With that, of course, we have launched a campaign for better education. And this is made much easier because the IT revolution was taking place at the same time, except that we could not make it to be of great benefit to the people in the rural area for the simple reason there was no infrastructure into the rural area. But since over 3 years ago, we in Sarawak decided on our own to have our own Wi-Fi network to aim at getting every school in the rural area to have access to the computer. Thanks God, we have achieved halfway our aim. We hope to be able to have 50% penetration by probably within the 10th Malaysia plan. That was the outline of our struggle in Sarawak, different from the rest of Malaysia, which are slightly better in terms of infrastructure. We have to fight all kinds of battle at the same time, improving physical infrastructure as well as the socio-economic infrastructure. But we somehow managed it thanks to the eagerness of our younger population. I have to say that the road forward is by no means easy, in spite of the fact that we had adopted the right strategy, because the quality of education in the country needs to be upgraded right from the very beginning. And I'm very happy to see that the federal government has been very serious about introducing preschools and make quality education available to all school-going children. And that is the best preparation we can make. With that kind of preparations, I'm sure learning becomes part and parcel of growing up and taking